Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Bev again, bringing you guys another trade recap. This is how I outsmarted Ricky Smith, the market maker who's always out to get me, always focusing and targeting my stop loss and my stop loss only. I outsmarted him today, came out victorious, and walked away with $538 on a fresh eval. And we have CPI next week. CPI is next week. So you know what that means. Use my code BEV over at Alpha Futures. Load up on accounts. I know you guys like to full port these accounts, so I mean, go ahead, load up on some accounts, full port them, manage the risk properly if that's what you want to do. You may be asking yourself, why are you on a fresh eval? Well, to put it simple, I accidentally blew 2 alpha accounts, and you may be wondering, how the fuck do you accidentally blow 2 accounts? I accidentally entered with minis, all right. I did my analysis, my charts, on TradingView, and on the alpha ticks, I completely forgot it was on normal NQ, because today's trade was actually on MES, the mini S&P 500, and me fucking thinking it was on MES on alpha ticks, I went ahead and executed a position on the normal Nasdaq. So I accidentally entered with 3 minis, instantly was in hella drawdown, and the account just blew, vanished. I love that. Alright, I love it. Alright, thank you. Love you. Bye. That was my pops right there. He's supporting the vision. You feel me? But yeah, so I mean, without any further ado, let's go ahead and just hop straight into the recap. And before I do so, actually, here's the proof right here. I can't show executions because it's already technically the next trading day. But yeah, I blew the other 2 accounts. Here's the proof of the money that I made today on one account. And yeah, as you can see here, fucking ended up blowing the account on fucking on MNQ. My fault. Not MNQ, on NQ, normal NQ. So anyways, coming on to the daily. So on the daily, I saw we pretty much swept out sell side into this daily order block. Had a nice little, we literally ticked it and then started running higher. Then from there, scale down onto the 4 hour. I actually waited for 10 a.m. today because we were in this 4 hour bearish inefficiency that we see right here, this bearish 4 hour gap. So I either wanted to see that hold, so that way, you can either look for some shorts, or if that were to get disrespected, look for some longs. Either way, ended up taking longs, although, it did, even though technically it did get respected, we took longs anyways. But so from here, we see, we pretty much ticked that. Let's come back up. We also swept out the previous day low as well. And I believe it was actually a previous week low. Yeah, also took out a previous week low as well. And going back on the 4 hour, we see here we sweep that and we close back within the range. So if I go ahead and just scale over to the 1 minute. Okay, cool. We're already at 10 a.m. So you see here, coming, actually wait, completely forgot the time frame. Completely forgot the other time frames. Sorry about that. So on the hourly, we see Asia low of day was made inside of a key level. More than likely, that was probably gonna, be low of day if we're, if that was actually true. So, Asia made low of day inside of this key hour daily order block. And from there, we displaced up, hourly change, stated delivery right here, confirming order flow out of that daily fair value gap. And if we go on to NQ, which is actually on my right side today, we actually had that same phenomenon here occur. So let me go and just mark that up for y'all. So as you can see here, we actually also had an SMT with this fair value gap on ES. So Nasdaq actually ended up tapping that fair value gap, but ES actually left it as a breakaway, and then we just continued to move back to the upside. So from here, I saw. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just delete this 4 hour gap here. So as you can see here, price made an important 15-minute fair value gap that broke structure, which was also the first presented gap, and this was actually on both of the assets. So we're gonna go ahead and now scale down onto the 1 minute because that time frame is the one that is aligned with the 15. So from there, I was looking to take some longs here. So from here, was looking to get some longs. Right here is where, honestly, I was considering taking this long, but for the simple fact that NQ was not respecting this 15-minute fair value gap, I did not take it. Because at the beginning of the session, I was trading NQ, but I saw that, that 15-minute was not being respected. And as you guys can see here, we actually end up violating that 15-minute gap. So I saw we violated the 15-minute gap. So I was actually focused on some shorts off this 5-minute. So I was actually going to originally try to take some shorts here off the 5-minute. But as you'll go ahead and see here, we end up just displacing way past that. Let me go ahead and just fast forward it. Whoop-de-whoop. So right there, we actually ended up displacing past that 5 minute, closing above it, invalidating it. So I'm like, okay. At that point, ES is still respecting the 15. Nasdaq actually ended up reclaiming that 15 again. So at this point, I was like, okay, ES has a lot cleaner price action. It's respecting the imbalances, and on top of that, we have these relative equal session highs above us, and as well as this high as well. So from there, pretty much scaled onto the lower time frame, saw that the 15 was still being respected. And from here, at this point forward, was actually where I got entered into my trade. I actually ended up entering off a continuation here, off of this 1 minute fair value gap that broke structure on ES. So right here is actually where I got entered. So right here was actually my trade, which was a 2-to-1. So boom, right here. Oh, not mean to do that. So as you can see here, if we go ahead and just replay it back a little bit more, we see, we continue to respect bullish, and we start disrespecting bearish. This gap, being violated, and this already getting violated on ES. You see, we ended up tapping into that 5 minute inversion, and as well as we ended up displacing past these highs. We also had a breaker right here. So we also had this unicorn breaker right here. So go ahead and just narrow that out. So 15-minute fair value gap respected. Sweep a sell side. Displace up. Market structure shift, change in the state of delivery, balance price ranges, and again we see the same thing occur here. Balance price range, displacement, market structure break, change in the state of delivery yet again. So right there is when I went ahead and set my limit order on this 1 minute gap, and I went ahead and set my stop loss here rather than here, because there's always a possibility that price comes for that intermediate term low and then continues to move up higher. So from here we end up getting entered. We suffer some drawdown, almost getting stopped out. And if you were on my TikTok live this morning, everyone was telling me this shit was not gonna hit. People were telling me this wasn't gonna hit. That I don't know what I'm doing. But when they're praying to the market makers, to have this trade hit against Ricky Smith, the evil market maker who's always up against us. And we also prayed to the Nasdaq gods and the ES gods. And as you can see, it worked in our favor. Price finally started running higher and higher and higher and higher. And boom, boom, boom. It took a fat minute for price to hit take profit. But at this point, we were break even. At that point, trade was completely risk-free. And I was in this trade for a cool minute, guys. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I was in this trade for a cool minute, to the point where I ended up just leaving towards the gym because I got tired of watching this shit. So as you guys can go ahead and see here, I'm going to keep fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Probably just continue to remain bullish. It kept rallying higher and higher and higher. And right here should be where I hit TP. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just skip this onto the 5 minute, bro. I'm tired of seeing this shit. So up, 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 up. Okay, so right here was finally when we hit TP near the end of the session at 3:20. So we were in this trade since 10:35, bro. We were actually no, that's my fault. Not was it 10:35? Yeah, we were in this trade since 10:35. We were in this trade for like 4 fucking hours. But nonetheless, price hit TP. Outsmarted the market maker, Ricky Smith. So Ricky Smith, if you're watching this, fuck you. We ended up taking money from your pockets today. Fucking bitch ass who. But anyways, yeah, that's basically how I outsmarted Ricky Smith today. Stole his money, made $538 trading the S&P 500 or the ES. And that's going to go ahead and just wrap up this video. If you guys learned something, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, comment, and most definitely, subscribe. Hope you all have a blessed day, have a blessed weekend. Starting the weekend off right, man. You all take care. I love you all.